The woman stripped off her shirt and pants, dived into the water, and swam toward the sunken plane, searching for the satellite phone inside the cockpit, but she couldn't find it. Instead, she grabbed 2 backpacks, hastily surfaced. As she turned around, she froze in place. A brown bear was rummaging through the camp, finding her leftover food, and devouring it right in front of her, leaving only a pile of feces as a gift. The bear then moved toward her companion's body. Fortunately, the bear wasn't very hungry, and after playing around for a while, it left. Lucy buried her companion, then returned to the camp to check the backpacks. One contained useless items, while the other was full of US dollars. What mattered most now was finding drinkable water and food. The nearby lake water was murky, contaminated with animal waste. It had to be boiled before it could be consumed. She opened the stack of bills, focused the sunlight through her glasses, and watched the money begin to smoke. Carefully, she blew out the sparks, placed some small twigs on top to start the fire, and finally, a flame rose. Using pieces of the plane's wreckage, she shaped them into a makeshift pot, filled it with lake water, and boiled it. After the temperature dropped, she poured it into a bottle and drank deeply. Lucy ventured into the jungle to search for food. She found some wild fruits, tasted a few, then sorted them into bottles. That night, she experienced severe nausea and diarrhea. The next morning, she woke up and found the same wild fruits in bear scat. After carefully comparing the fruits, she confirmed their species. To be safe, she ate a small amount, then lay down to wait for any reactions. When her body showed no signs of illness, she confirmed the fruits were edible. Back at the bushes, she collected a large amount of fruit. It started to rain, quickly turning into a heavy downpour. She paused her gathering and retreated to the camp to take shelter. But first, she set out the bottles to collect clean rainwater. After completing that, she waited under the trees until nightfall. While collecting the bottles, she noticed something in the distance. She immediately climbed higher, marking her path to avoid getting lost on the way back. At the top, she saw a faint light. A light at night meant there were people. The next morning, she packed up and prepared to head toward the source of the light, as she was now pregnant. On the way, she found footprints, thinking someone had passed by. Following them, she noticed markings on the branches, which were exactly the same as the ones she had left. Looking at the soles of her shoes, she realized the footprints were her own. Reluctantly, she returned to the camp, found a needle and thread, and used a magnet to sharpen the needle, inserting it into foam to make a compass. She followed the compass direction, back into the forest. Behind her, she heard a noise, and nervously climbed up a tree. Suddenly, a branch broke, and she found herself hanging upside down. It turned out to be a raccoon, and she relaxed. She fell asleep under the tree, only to be awakened by the sound of a plane. She screamed for help and ran after it, not paying attention to the ground beneath her. She fell into a deep mountain cave. When she regained consciousness, a large rock pinned her lower body. She painfully pulled her legs free, and tried to climb the rock wall, but her strength was gone. She groped around and found a passage. When she emerged, she found herself at the edge of a cliff. The rocks beneath her feet crumbled, and she fell over the cliff. When she woke up, her left leg had lost all feeling. Using a branch as a crutch, she followed the sound of running water. Clinging to her last hope, she hugged a log and jumped into the water, letting the current carry her downstream. The current was too fast, and she soon exhausted all her energy. Finally, she was washed up on the shore, where fishermen found her. After being rescued, Lucy regained consciousness. Months later, with her husband by her side, she successfully gave birth to their child. After watching the movie, please share your thoughts. The movie is from the US, titled Keep Breathing.